US, UK, and Germany indices started the week with a slightly flatter and with moderate bullishness, rather, I can say. Can we expect it to trade bullish where we have less left towards the end of the week yesterday? Can we expect this bullish momentum to continue, or there is a possibility of a reversal and a drop as the index is entering into overbought zone? What is going to be our strategy in order to profit trading the S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, the Germany 40 and UK 100? We are going to see with the help of charts and indicators precisely in the same, and I'm going to give you the trading levels so that you can all profit. Subscribe to the, and also this is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Thus subscribe and press the bell icon. Do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. If you appreciate the effort, also you can give me super thanks. Let's see. First, for S&P, it is definitely very difficult for it to break beyond 5570, and thus it stays below 5570. You have to be cautious here. What is happening? The rise, the movement is you can see uh, diminished here. The momentum is not there, and thus if it breaks below 5560, 5555 levels, you can initiate a selling entry. Most importantly, it has to break below 5545 levels in order to turn bearish here, below which we can expect. See, the stronger the rise, the stronger could be the reversal here. Definitely it is getting a very strong resistance on the upside. Stochastic has dropped a bit, MACD is also dropped, and if you look at RSI, this is almost staying flat. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour charts also similar observation. See this rise retracement, rising again. However, I can see that the bulls are not very much interested. It has to come out of this zone. Thus, if you see it is staying below 5555, you can take a selling entry. However, on the downside, I will say till 5540 and 5520, you have to be cautious and alert. Stochastic definitely overbought. MACD has crossed over here at the top. This is a bearish sign, and this is happening after first, second, third attempt. Thus, it can continue here for a while on the downside. RSI overbought. On the 3 hour charts, also similar observation. Another way to look at it is, yes, it is trading in this bullish channel, but the bullishness getting diminished. Chances of reversal will be strong here. Slightly overbought on stochastic, and likewise, MACD here is also crossed over at the top, and RSI is definitely overbought. On the 4 hour charts also, the observation is more or less same. The only observation here is the crossover in the moving average, which is on the buy side. We have to be watchful. See, in the near term for the week, as long as it stays above 5450, we should not be treating this as bullish, bearish. Stochastic overbought. MACD is on the verge of a crossover for sell, and RSI overbought. So yes, signs are there that we can expect a little retracement. Let's have a look at the daily. Look at the daily charts here. I can see that the week started with a reversal sign, and thus chances of a reversal exist. Let it stay below 535555, and then you can take a selling entry for 5540, 5520, and then below that you can expect more bearishness to appear. See, this is definitely a critical zone for the S&P to break past by. See, this is a complete V-shaped recovery, and from here I think the retracement might start. Yes, it is slightly overbought, though on MACD it is still got some room and RSI flat. So considering this, sell at 5555, buy at 5570, 75. Above 5570.75, we can expect 5590, 5605. And if it stays above 5605, sky is the limit on the upside. Chances for this appears to be less for today. On the downside, sell at 5555. Expect 5540, 5520, and if it breaks below 5520, the bearishness will increase, and then you can look forward to 5300 and 5280 levels as the next targets. Take your trades accordingly. Let's have a look at Nasdaq. If you look at Nasdaq 100, the observation is more or less same what we had seen on Tech 100. And yes, before I give you the levels, if you also want to profit trading the signals, you can be part of my signals channel on Telegram. Write an email, connect with me over email for your queries, or connect with me over Telegram for your queries related to the services. And yes, we trade diverse instruments in one single channel, which includes indices and commodities from across the globe. So do connect with me and join the channel. Also, those who had asked me to recommend a broker which offers you a swap-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now look at the hourly charts. Bit of consolidation. Let it give a breakout below. As I said, here 19550 zone is a sign that we can expect it to move towards 500, and a drop below 19500 and 450 is a sign of reversal. As long as it stays above 19450 today, we have to be cautious and alert. What is happening? After a bit of consolidation, we can see a possible reversal. Stochastic looking down, MACD bearish, RSI flat. On the 2 hour charts, if you look at, See, Nasdaq 100 on the 2-hour charts is possibly forming a sign of reversal. Let it give a breakout below 19,530 zone. That should be an ideal entry point for us. But then you have to wait for it to break below 19,450 levels. That should be a good sign that now the bears are back in action. See, it has formed a double top, and if it reverses, this is going to be a stronger one on the downside. Stochastic overbought. MACD has traded with divergence, staying bearish. RSI is flat at top. Coming to 3 on the 3-hour charts, the observation is more or less same, consolidating here. Wait for a break on the downside. Any move below 5 is a good sign for the bears. Stochastic overbought. MACD crossing over at the top. RSI overbought as well. On the 4-hour chart, the observation is more or less same, bit of consolidation. See, if it falls here, from here the drop could be vertical, where we can look forward to a good correction, and thus at the current levels you have to be watchful. On the upside, see, 19,586 zone is definitely a critical resistance zone. Any move beyond 19,600 is a sign of reversal, and above 600 possibly more bullishness may prevail. Right now also, if you look at, see, it is trading in this channel. It has to come out of this, which means 19,450 needs to be taken, below which you can expect a good correction. Stochastic overbought. MACD is also at overbought. RSI is overbought as well. Coming to on the daily charts, what has happened? Diminished bullishness. A gap is there. It can try to fill the gap. Possibility exists. Once it stays below 19,530 we can look forward to a good correction towards 450 and in fact 350 levels. Yes, it is slightly overbought and stochastic, but on MACD it has got some room on the upside as well. RSI is flat. So considering this, very simple, the buying entries are only above 19,600. As long as it stays below 19,600, we should not be initiating a buying entry. In fact, even if it stays above 19,600, you have to be cautious and alert till 19,660 levels. Only above 19,660, stay bullish. 19,710, 19,800, 840 are the next targets. On the downside, a selling at 19,530. Wait for 19,500. Wait for 19,400, 70, 440, and 400. Once these three levels are taken below 19,400, stay short. We are looking forward to a very good correction where the prices will move towards, in fact, 19,300 and 19,200 levels very soon. Take your trades accordingly. Let's have a look at down. US30 retracing moderately. You can see minor bearish candles. See, a flat top is, this is more important, as a flat top is definitely a good sign of greater resistance. Thus 47, 47, 60 is the zone where it is going to get maximum resistance on the upside. As long as it stays below this, you have to be cautious. On the downside, the 20 period at around 46.40 is going to be a major support, and once it stays below 46.40, we can look forward to a good correction. Connect this, and then just look at the bottom of this. You can expect 4,500 should be there very soon. Stochastic has dropped. MACD bearish. RSI has dropped. On the 2 hour, the observation is more or less same. See, also notice this. The gap, the distance here is bigger, and this is now diminishing, which suggests that the bullishness is diminishing. Also look at this. It is coming out of this consolidation. There's a possible downside towards 4650, 4600 could be there. You can take here a sell here at 4600, 44, 4600, 550, 500. Below 500 is where the bears are waiting. Yes, it is slightly overbought here on the 2-hour charts, and on the 3-hour charts also the observation is more or less same. Good thing here is the moving averages which are trading bullish, but the stochastic overbought, and the MACD crossing over here is a bearish sign. Yes, the RSI is also staying overbought. On the 4-hour charts also the observation is more or less same. Let's move to the daily charts. On the daily chart, see, the day started with a slight push on the upside, but you can see these three candles perfectly suggesting that now the bulls are exhausted, and for the day there could be a retracement. It can move towards 4600, it can give a symmetry here, it can move towards 4400 as well, and then close at around 4500, 4600. This is something we can expect. Possibility exists that it can, see, it is still staying in this expanding triangle here. So yes, on the upside we have to be cautious. As long as 47, 4760 is not taken, once it breaks beyond 747.60, we can expect the bullishness here. Yes, it is slightly overbought, but the MACD has still got some room, and RSI flat. Considering this, sell at 4640, expects 4600, 550, 500, 4400, and then below 4400 we can expect 4200 levels as well. Chances for this appears to be less. 4400 should be a very good support for the day. But yes, these are markets. If it can rise strong, it can fall sharp as well. On the upside, a buying entry at 47, 4760, expect 4800, 2840, and then 41,000 levels as the next targets. I do not see that happening today. Take your trades accordingly. Join my signals channel. Let's have a look at DAX. And if you're not joined the mentorship batch, join the mentorship batch. And if you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of the signals channel. Now, if you look at, see, on the hourly charts, it was trading slightly overbought. It has come down to take the support here. And till 18,300, we have to be watchful. 18,300, very, very good support. And then 18,250 and 200 levels will come. See, as long as it stays above this zone at 18,1, 18,200, we can say that it is not bearish, because see, this is expanding. And once it stays below 18,200, 180, you can say that now the bears are back in action. Yes, the stochastic has dropped oversold. The MACD has also dropped. The RSI has also dropped here. On the 2 hour charts showing a reversal sign but finding a support. It has to break here. The sell at 18,300, very, very clear. And below 18,300, you can expect a good move here on the downside towards 18,250, 18,200, 180. Yes, MACD crossing over here at the top is a good sign for the bearishes, and RSI coming out of the overbought zone is another sign. Moving averages crossing over here, definitely a sign of bullishness. It is trading in this bullish zone. It has to come out of this zone in order to turn bearish. Yes, there are signs that there is a possibility of a retracement. On the 4 hour charts, the observation is more or less same. Nothing different. It is dropping a bit. Coming to daily, look at daily charts. What has happened here? See, it has started on a flat note. It has bridged the gap, which it is shown with the market open today, and thus once it stays below 18,300, you can expect that there will be a slight downward pull. It could replicate this candle. It can in fact keep moving towards 18,200 levels as well. Possibility exists, and below that more bearishness may prevail here. What you can see here is also that it is shying away from this resistance here at 18,500. So as long as today it stays below 18,350, 360, we should not be initiating any buying position for. Yes, the stochastic on the daily chart is slightly overbought, but the MACD has some room on the upside. RSI is flat. So looking at the stochastic and the charts, it appears there could be slight drop. Thus, you can take a selling entry at 18,300, but then you have to be, again, I am warning you, as long as 18,180, 200 zone is respected today, you should be cautious here with the sells. On the upside, above 18,350, 360 is where the bull, and above 18,350, 360 is where you can look forward to a good rise towards 18,400, 18,438, 18,472, and then 18,500. Beyond 18,500, sky is the limit for 18,600. Chances for this appears to be less. Take your trades accordingly. Let's have a look at S&P 500. Sorry, UK 100 here. UK 100 trading at 8310 levels. 8310 definitely critical resistance zone. If you look at the early charts after the rise, it is retraced. It is finding a good support here at 8295. Thus 8295 is the only point where you can take a selling entry. Rather, let me include 8290. It is only below 8290 we can take a selling entry, where you can expect that FTSE 100 will turn bearish towards 8270, 8250 zone. Else, as long as 8290 levels are respected today, do not treat this as bearish. Also, after the drop, it is consolidating. 8320 is definitely a good resistance on the upside. Stochastic rising. MACD, after staying bearish, trying to converge here. It can possibly cross over for a buying entry. RSI is showing a little rise. On the 2 hour charts also similar observation. Bullish can see this channel, it has definitely breached in which it was trading, and thus at the current levels between 8320 and 8290, you have to be cautious. Stochastic rising, MACD bearish, RSI rising. On the 3 hour chart, the prices have come down to take the support here, finding the support, trying to rise. We have to wait for a breakout either which ways. Stochastic rising, MACD bearish, RSI flat. On the 4 hour charts, the observation is same. It is retest taking the support here. Yes, we can see there is a contradiction. The stochastic is oversold while the MACD is at top and it is trading bearish. Let's see who wins. But yes, mostly at these levels, definitely it is going to get maximum resistance. Chances of a reversal cannot be denied. On the daily chart, see what has happened here. Preceding candle, a swing candle, we have seen a good drop here, and now see after starting the week on a flat note, it is just consolidating its position. Let it just stay below 8290, and then we can look forward to a good correction here. Below 8290, we can look forward to 8250, 8230, and in fact 8200 levels are also possible. Stochastic dropping, MACD rising, RSI rising as well. So on the stochastic and MACD on the daily chart, it appears there is a rise. And thus we have to be cautious in the current zone. A buying entry at 8320 can be taken, where you can expect 8335, 8350. As long as 8350, 8360 zone is not taken, do not treat this as bullish. What has happened after the drop? It has retraced and now looking downwards. So possibility of a drop cannot be denied. And only bullishness in FTSE 100 is above 8360 levels, which can take it towards 8400. On the downside, sell here at 8290 levels. Expect 8275, 8260, and 8250. Below 8250 is where the bears are waiting towards 8230, 8200 levels. Take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries related to the services. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates. And do not miss to watch the next update before the US session. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day.